Hi, my name is Samyak. I am one of the co-founders at Involved Learning Solutions Foundation. I handle the overall operations in the organization and trying to imagine how can we scale the effort that we are doing. Our organization's vision is to build agency in students, and the problem that we are trying to solve is that our students does not get enough opportunity and they are not a part of decision making process. So how can we enable them so that they can take a more stronger ownership of their own education, which will solve learning outcomes problem, attendance problem, dropout problem at a whole. And we do that by giving them the ownership of solving it in their own schools, in their own classrooms, by helping their own peers. I think for me, just the smile in the face of kids, I think that has been something that I very much admire. And the possibility that even a child can do something so amazing which we adults cannot even think or imagine. I think that possibility and just that smile, I think, is something that I really like, and I think that is the best fit education provides me to do that. That's why I think I'm in education per se. I think if we really want to solve a problem, we have to do it in the with the team, with the collective effort. And it is very important that we give that ownership and power to the last person who is involved. Otherwise, they will just be following and doing things, but they will really not be able to solve the problem. And it is very important, similar in the education space, in the government system as well, that we give that autonomy, that power to the districts as well, so that they can understand the contextual problem that exists and can solve for it. It has been very helpful for our organization as well, where if I, let's say, have to oversee how operations is, but if my people who are going to the schools does not give me the contextual problem that exists, we will not be able to innovate. We'll just be talking from a surface, but nothing will happen. And that power that we give to each and every individual, and we believe that that power has to be given to even to the students, and that we feel can change the entire way in which we solve problems, because we are bringing the voices of the people who we are solving it for. Like if we don't put their voices up front, I mean, what are we even talking about? I feel that's why decentralization is a very critical aspect, and just letting go of things, believing in someone else, trusting in them is super important. Collective action, I am a huge believer, again, as I said, that we need to be able to work together if we really want to solve the problem. And one of the examples that we have been very proud of is our partnership with Sankalp Ek Prayas, which is in Chhattisgarh. They are working in about 250 community centers on the idea of education, where they are empowering young girls from the communities to teach about 20 to 30 students. And we have partnered with them to bring out the idea of peer teaching, which we sort of have expertise in. And there we have seen that how both the organizations, when they come together, can actually solve for the problem that is contextual, which the teachers are telling us. And when we realize there are other problems as well, Sankalp Ek Prayas has also been able to invite 3 to 4 more organizations to be a part of it, so that we together bring in our pieces, make the puzzle complete, and really solve for our students, who is our end beneficiary, for the lack of better word, who we really want to invest our time into, and we really want to make their lives better. The motivation for us to join Shikshāgraha is because, one, it's a very important initiative where we are giving the ownership to the district to really empower themselves and to bring a change at a district level. What we really very strongly believe is in the decentralization of the power or the decision making, because we also believe that that has to go to even to the students. And at the same time, just the collective action. I think the problem in education is so complex and so varied that unless and until we all come together and bring our expertise and really solve it together, I don't think we can really solve it to the last extent. we'll just be solving for the surface. But if we really want to solve the core, I think every one of us need to come together and think and solve for it. देखो, हम सब एक ही चीज़ सॉल्व करना चाहते हैं. हम सब चाहते हैं कि जो हमारे बच्चे जिनके लिए हम काम कर रहे हैं, they eventually have that power to decide for themselves and what do they want to do. And अगर सबका गोल सेम ही है, सब एक ही विजन की तरफ बढ़ रहे हैं, तो क्यों ना साथ में मिलके काम कर रहे हैं. आई थिंक अगर काम नहीं बनता है तो ठीक है, विल लर्न समथिंग, विल गो. बट अगर हम करेंगे नहीं साथ में, ट्राई एफर्ट नहीं डालेंगे, तो कभी होने भी नहीं वाला है. आई थिंक दैट इज़ माई मैसेज वुड बी कि आई वुड रियली वॉन्ट यू टू कम हेयर, जॉइन अस, so that we learn together, and I think we'll have fun. We'll have fun. We'll learn something. We'll enjoy. We'll have our ups and downs. But ultimately, we'll be satisfied कि हाँ, हम अपने बच्चों के लिए कुछ नया, कुछ अलग तरीके से सोच रहे हैं, जो कि बहुत ज़रूरी है. क्योंकि एक ही तरह से काम करने से अभी तक चीज़ें बहुत बदली नहीं है. Problems are still there. I think we need to re-look at the way in which we work. I think Shikshāgraha has been an amazing sort of way for us to look in a very different manner. So I would love for you to be a part of this journey. One is for obviously Shiksha, which is education, no doubt. But I think second that I'm able to imagine is needed. Like this is very much needed in the current context. And what I think of is as fun. It will be a fun journey. It's just believing in self and others. Factfulness. I think two things. One is all the stories which I get from the ground. So when I see the pictures of the students, I think that really is the reason why I am here. And second is my team. I think each and everything that they do is just very inspiring for me. M&E. I am a little risk averse, but I think my team make me take a lot of risks. Oh, very tricky. I would not say both, but I will go ahead with Thunder meeting. It has to be some song. So what I do is I just go around in cab. If they are playing some music, I just open Google search and I search for a song, and might be some song. I think there was one instance where I remember that a child and the teacher who was there, they both were speaking as equals. I think it was very funny because hearing that from a child and saying and considering them as equals, कि हाँ तुम ऐसा क्यों कर रहे हो, something like that. I think it was very cute relationship, but I think that is what will really bring most out of that child as well. So I think that bring a funny and cute sort of. I think my hope is that the work that we do with our students, that we all are just sort of completely doing, we somehow are also able to bring that humanness also in them, so that they take it forward as well to wherever they are going. I really want each and every of our students, when they grow, they should be really humane in nature. They should really care about people in whatever field, whatever they are doing.